Yes, guys, how are we all doing? Big up to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. We're back with a video. What are you saying? How is everyone? I hope you let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Put a number 1 in the chat right now if you can hear me, because my microphone has been crap. So put a number 1 in the chat. Spam the ones in the chat if you can hear me. Big up everyone. Hope you're all good. Don't forget to go and smash that like button if you can right now. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Share the videos. All that good stuff, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I've missed you all. Big up to everyone spamming the ones. Good, good, good. We're loud and clear. I've missed you all. I ain't gonna lie. It's been over a week and I've missed you all. I've missed a lot of stuff to talk about. I know. You know, obviously Arsenal in the mud. Liverpool are now there. You know, Arsenal are basically Liverpool's bitches now. That's the way it is. You know, top of the league, FA Cup run, semi-final in the League Cup tomorrow, or Wednesday, should I say. We got a European last 16 in March. The baby quad is on. I keep telling everyone, the baby quad is on. The Jurgen quad, man, the Jurgen quad. Yes, so obviously if you don't know where I've been, I will explain it all just right now. So obviously my daughter had to go into hospital for an emergency procedure. Things have not quite worked out so far as we would like, but she's fine. Everyone's good. There's nothing to worry about or anything like that. Just, you know, twists and turns on this road. You know what I mean, guys? Got twists and turns all over the place. But yeah, she's doing good. Everyone else is doing good. The family's well. The wife's doing good. She's looking after Penny at the hospital. I'm at home looking after my other 2 kids. So we're sort of split at the moment. But, you know, we'll all come back together as one. Don't worry about that. But videos will be there when I can do them, basically, guys. I had a gap in the market today, so they say. I had a gap in the market today, so I could do a video. But hopefully, you know, just bear with me, guys. I will be back full-time eventually. Just bear with me right now, and I will be back. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you all. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. You know what I do around here. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Big up to everyone in the chat. I hope you're all doing great. You guys are tremendous. I just wish I was around when the Arsenal game happened. I wish I was around when the Arsenal game was happened, because I would have had some fun. But we can still have fun with that today. As you see with the title of the video, my apologies to Jurgen Klopp. So, people are coming at Jamie Phillips, guys. There's people coming at me. Can you believe it? There are people coming at me. There's even big YouTubers coming at me. Now, big people in the game, bigger than me, coming at little old Jamie Phillips like I hurt everyone's feelings. Oh, Jamie, you said you'd sack Klopp, blah, 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 blah. Why are you all coming at me, man? Right. So everyone, I feel like I need to make an apology to Jurgen Klopp. I feel like I need to make an apology to Jurgen Klopp. Okay. Everyone wants to hear the apology, yeah? I'll take it. That's what everyone's here for. Okay, everyone wants to hear the apology. Right, let me just get the setting correct. You know, if you're making an apology, you need to get the setting correct. You know what I mean? You need to make the environment nice. You know, you need the softer voice. Everyone knows what I'm talking about here. If you're a bloke and you know how to make an apology. So let's get ourselves in the mood here. Okay, let's get. Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, let's get ourselves in the mood. Get ourselves in the mood for this apology. So you got to build up to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to build up to this apology. You got to build up to it. Breathe it all in, guys. Breathe it all in. Right. So everyone coming at me because I was a bit angry last season. I've got to use my softer voice. I ain't got a softer voice. Everyone was coming at me. The music's on purpose, by the way, guys. If everyone's wondering. Everyone was coming at me last season. Amy, can't say this, can't say that. Jürgen, we love Jürgen's trust. I weren't allowed to criticise the manager. And now I mentioned this, it'll come at me, yeah? Like you can't change your mind, yeah? So, look. I'd like to take this time for everyone in the attendance right now. James Phillips, followers there, all my subscribers, people that don't even subscribe to me, and I know there is some of you. I know there's people that don't subscribe to me but watch my shows. I don't know what you're doing, hit that subscribe button. I'd just like to take this right now. Look, you guys are right. I was wrong last season, apparently. I can't say this, I can't say that. Klopp's doing a tremendous job right now. He really is. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to be the big man here. I'm going to be the absolute big man here. I know no ball here. I'm going to be the big man here and say I'm absolutely fucking not sorry. Get off your arse. You know, I'm not quite sure. You said this last season. You said this last season. Fuck off. Let's grow up about this, man. I'm a grown man. I ain't apologising to people because they got a little bit upset at me last season. And Jamie, you should have said this. You shouldn't have said that. Fuck you all, right? I will say what I want to say, man. I ain't sitting around here. Going, oh, yeah. Look, he was cat class season. The whole football club was cat class season. This year they're doing better. And people keep thinking, I don't even remember me saying get Klopp out last season. I don't even remember me saying that last season. I really don't. All I said last season, I kept criticising Jurgen because he weren't doing his job properly. Yeah? He weren't doing his job properly, so I criticised Jurgen last year. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't remember. Look, there's so much on last year. I had my family all in hospital. I had everything going all over the shop. I did a million videos. I don't remember if there's a certain video where I said, just get Klopp out, I'm done with him. Maybe I did. Maybe in the heat of passion, I said something I shouldn't have, and everyone's holding on to that syllable. But most of the time last season, I believe I was just criticising the man. I was just criticising the man. That was all. You're allowed to criticise people, guys, and people are allowed to take criticism. Yeah, I'm sure if Jurgen looks at himself in the mirror, he'll go, last season, it weren't me. I don't know what Jurgen Klopp that was last season, but it weren't me. This is the Jurgen Klopp. I'm back. I'm smiling. I've had my teeth polished. My jawline is in better nick. You know, everything's looking better. Got players that I can play with now. Pause. He was not good last year. The club weren't good last year. Why weren't I allowed to criticise that? And then this year, the team's better, the manager's better, the owners are better. Everything's better, so I'm praising it. I don't get it. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. I honestly don't understand it. I love Jurgen Klopp. I've always said that. I said it last season. Thought Jurgen Klopp was great. One of the greatest managers that I've ever seen at Liverpool. You know, in my lifetime, what he's done for this club and the city is beyond belief. But last year, he was just pants. Nothing wrong with admitting it, guys. You know, I'm sure there's times when your favourite sportsman or your favourite manager or coach or whatever just had bad times and it looked like it was the end and you questioned them and you're questioning them, is this actually the end of the, your favourite sports person, your favourite coach, your favourite player, whatever it may be, you're not questioning. They're going through a time and it's like, you're just sitting there going, is this the end? And it's over a long period of time. You're not talking about a short time. You're like, a 10-month season. It was bad for 10 months. And you're just like, is this the end? Is this the end? And then they come back and you go, no, it ain't the end. But I was wrong, maybe. But I'm allowed to criticise. I think there's too many pussies out there. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to say it as I say it now. I think there's too many pussies out there who try and say things for clicks so they don't get clipped up. I'm saying it right now. They're afraid to tell the truth. I think there's people that are afraid to tell the truth sometimes because it'll hurt their image, their ego, their appearance, their shows, their channels, the way people expect from them. And I think people just get a bit like, can't say that. I've got to stay by this all the time. I don't do that, man. I don't do that. I say it as I see it. I've always been like that in my life, yeah? It's not, this is what you're seeing is Jamie Phillips. This is actually me, yeah? Day-to-day life. That's why I get in trouble a lot. That's why my kind of humour, big up Cal from Coppish and Luke and all that. We do an MMA show together. It's Cal's thing. He brought me onto it. Love him for it. And he loves my dark sense of humour, yeah? But not a lot of people do. They don't get on with it, I'm just like that. But when I see things, if you're doing crap, I'm going to criticise you. I'm not going to still pretend you're the greatest thing that ever materialised on planet Earth. If you're doing crap, I'm going to criticise your crapness. I'm not going. My kid goes to school and he comes home with 3 Fs. Yeah, say he comes home, he's done these exams, he's come home with 3 Fs. I'm not going to sit there and go, well done, son. Well done. You made the family proud. 3 Fs. Beautiful. Well done. Not my wife might, because women are different. But I'll be like, let's have a private word, son. Let's have a private word. Look. See him in front of you. Man to man. Proper man to man. This don't happen no more in this day and age. People are scared to do this shit. Proper man to man chat. You sit him there and go, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know you don't like school. You don't like this. You don't like that. But you're better in this. I know you're better in this. You're far better than what you're showing me and your mum right now. Yeah? There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't pander to people. People pander all the time. Pander. Don't pander to people, man. Be honest with people. If you're honest with people, in my opinion, you'll go further in life. Yeah, people will look at you and go, you're an honest person. Yeah, I might not like you sometimes because you actually tell me the truth. But I actually think you're an honest person, so I like you. It's just, I feel that's how you should be, man. I feel you should be honest. And yeah, if you're not, and we live in a day and age now where people don't like honesty. They really don't. People don't like honesty. And you give them honesty and they don't like it. And it's all about image and control and all that now. And people don't want to look bad either. People don't want to look bad. They don't want to look like they've been incorrect. So they take it out on someone else. I'm not saying that's what people have done to me, but, because I criticised Jurgen Klopp last season, now I'm praising Jurgen Klopp last season. Everyone's calling me a flip-flop or, last season you wanted Jurgen out. It's like, he was crap last year. This year he's doing tremendous. Yeah? Tremendous. I haven't praised him enough. I have been Mr. Positive this season. I told everyone, positive Jamie this year. Happy Liverpool fan. Happy Klopp. Happy. But you can't tell me I can't criticise something. I hate that. Don't tell me I can't criticise something when I certainly can. And there's people out there pretending that they never said things, or oh, it's all good, it's all kosher, it's all great. It just does my head in. It does my head in, and I just want to let everyone right now know I'm never going to apologise for something I don't think I need to apologise for. So if everyone was expecting a big Jurgen Klopp apology on here, oh, you're bang out of luck. You're bang out of luck. Look, I'm not apologising for him being shit last year. Why would I apologise for someone being crap last year? Why would I do that? I hold this man in higher esteem. Maybe I hold this man in a more higher esteem than some other people. Maybe that's the issue right there. I hold Klopp in such high esteem when he's not doing his job to that level. In my opinion, he deserves to be criticised. What's wrong with that, guys? Let me know in the chat right now. What is wrong with that kind of mentality? If that mentality is wrong, then I'm sorry, but I'm just hoping. I just wanted him to prove people wrong, and that's what Jurgen Klopp is doing so far this season. He's proving the data is wrong, proving people like me wrong, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want to be proved right. Do you reckon I wanted to be proved right and that Jurgen was finished? No, I did not. No, I did not. I never wanted that. I wanted him to know that he listens to anyone like me, but I wanted him to know that he's much better than he's showing. And he's showing that now, and he's the best manager in the world. And there's nothing wrong with it, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. Big up everyone in the chat. You're all great guys. I think Gang D said the same for chat. Big up Gang D. Always love, man. You know it. Well done, Jamie. Apologise for what LFC were disgraced last season until we get back to winning major honours and obtain sustained success. I'm keeping a lid on those things. Proactive, not reactive. Big up Gang D. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone in the chat as well asking about Penny. That's much love, guys. My wife's probably watching this as well. If my wife is watching this, she might get in the comments as well because she's at the hospital with Penny right now. But yeah, it means a lot to me, man. It means a lot to me and my wife. You know that? You guys in the chat are tremendous. You guys sometimes, you ones that follow me on Twitter and that, you hit me up on Twitter, you message me. You get people that know me on WhatsApp and that have got my phone number and that message me asking. Big up Cal from Coppish as well. Cal's been great. Beautiful guy. He's just had a baby daughter. I think everyone knows that now because he showed her live on Coppish last week. So congratulations to Cal on your baby daughter, man. Can we get a congratulations in the chat if Cal is watching, guys? Congrats in the live chat for Cal. Spam the chat with congratulations, guys, because Cal's a great guy. We talk a lot offline and all that. And, there's a lot of you always asking about Penny, and it means a lot to me, man. I don't even know some of you guys. I only know you guys through screens and stuff like that. And, you're beautiful people. So big up to every single bloody one of you. Much love to all of you, man. Much love to all of you. Big up Ram in the chat as well. I'll see you there, man. I'll see you there. Big up to everyone, man. Yeah, congrats to Cal in the chat, man. Big up Ram. Much love, man. Much love. Anfield Raw in the chat as well. Big up you, man. Yeah, Penny. Look, Penny's doing good, man. She's doing great. Yeah, big up the cow as well. If he's watching this, big up the cow. He's having it hard at the moment, though. Big up to you guys. But look, that's all I wanted to say on this sort of stuff. Liverpool are doing well at the moment. Obviously, I wish I was live for the Arsenal stuff, and I just couldn't be, man. It's difficult. I've got 2 kids. My boy's going to be 5 years old on Wednesday as well. My boy Brody's going to be 5 years old on Wednesday. Time's going so fast, man. So he's got his birthday in 2 days, or less than 2 days now, and it's all going so quick. And I've got to look after them as well. So I can't just go, right, you two, you 5 and 3-year-old, you stay downstairs for 2 hours while I do a video. Can you imagine? So yeah, I'm sorry I can't be about it so much at the moment, but I will be, man. I will be. Don't you worry about that, guys. I'll be back. Don't you worry. I'll be back proper soon. And look, Arsenal fans, what do I say about Arsenal? What do I say? Look, it is. I'm going to speak some. I haven't been able to speak on Arsenal for a while. Yeah, the Arsenal situation, right? Arsenal fans. Wow, I love some Arsenal fans. I know some Arsenal fans. I've done shows of some Arsenal fans, and as people, they're great people. I love these people. So it's not just genetically about the people I know. It's just Arsenal fans in general. And wow, just wow, you got to chill, man. You're a good football team, but you had one good year. I keep saying this time and time again. Big up, Philip. You got to be humble. You got to stay humble. And big up John Conway, member for 19 months as well. Big up to you, sir. You got to stay humble. You just do. You had one good year. One good year. Before that, you finished fourth. Sorry, you finished fifth, eighth, and eighth. Liverpool weren't around last season because we were crap. Tottenham weren't around last season. Chelsea weren't around last season. You see the difference when these teams come back now, apart from Chelsea, are still crap. But, Spurs have got back into more of their form now that can take points off teams, doing really well in the league. And Liverpool back to being Liverpool again. Top of the league at the moment with a very good squad, great manager, good owners. And I said that under my breath. And things are going well. And look, I think Arsenal got a good talented lot of players. There's not one world-class player at Arsenal Football Club. Saka's not world-class. He's just a good footballer, in my opinion. Just overrated to the hill. He's just a good player. And that's it for me. Big up. Big up my man. Is that Ryan Willie? Is that how you say name? Big up to you, my man, coming a YouTube member. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Much love to you, my friend. Much love to you. Much love to you. Big up. I appreciate you being part of the club, my friend. Really do. I look at Arsenal and I think we've got good players. Saka's a good player. Martinelli's a good player. Gabriel Jesus is a good player. Odegaard's a good player. But they're not exceptional footballers. Last year they had a season where them three players that I just mentioned, Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli, they got all the goals. They got all the assists. They played to a level much higher than I think they're really at. And for some reason, Mikel Arteta thought that Arsenal would just go repeat the same thing the following year. They just thought they'd go repeat the same thing the following year, and that won't go happen. That was never going to happen. And here's another thing. Here's another thing, and people might have a go at this. There's going to be people coming for me with this one. It's going to be even Liverpool fans, not alone Arsenal fans. In fact, it's going to be every fan. How do I put this without people going, Jamie, you don't know ball or anything like that? I'm just going to put it out there, all right? I'm just going to put it out there. I can understand now why Liverpool did not want Declan Rice. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Declan Rice hasn't got the passing range. I've watched Declan Rice closely all season for Arsenal, really closely. And what I've noticed of Declan Rice is he moves the ball far too slow. It's always side-to-side passing or back-to-front passing. He's a very slow footballer. What he does do, he does fantastically. He's a very, very good defensive midfielder. He protects the back line and he keeps the ball really well. Yeah, he protects the football. He's great at intercepting and reading the game, and he's a good defensive midfielder. I'm not taking that away from him. That is what he's great at. But on the ball, he moves the ball too slow. I can see, like, people will go, well, Liverpool didn't go for him because he cost £100 million. I've said it time and time again. I do think if Liverpool want a player that can get them, I think Liverpool would have paid £100 million for Rice. I mean, we've already paid with Darwin Nunez's add-ons from last week. We've now paid Benfica £72 million for Darwin Nunez. So we've already paid £72 million out of our pocket for Darwin Nunez. So if you think we couldn't afford Declan Rice, you're wrong. It's just not the calibre of player we need. He don't move the ball quick enough. He doesn't move the ball quick enough. You look at Arsenal last season. As much as I don't rate Xhaka as a player as highly as some, I think he's a better midfielder than Declan Rice in the ability of moving the ball quicker. Declan Rice hasn't got that 40-yard. Declan Rice hasn't got that 40-yard diagonal. Declan Rice hasn't got that 40-yard ball over the top. He doesn't move the ball quickly enough. If you go back to last season and watch Arsenal, Xhaka was the main reason that Odegaard got a lot of assists and goals last year, and was the reason Martinelli and Saka got a lot of goals last year, because he moved the ball extremely quickly in midfield. It was bang, 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 spreading it, putting it over into corners. You know, you don't see Arsenal doing that in midfield. Declan Rice just keeps it nice and easy, keeps it simple, passes it side to side. Jamie, you love on TikTok. Well, I ain't got TikTok, man. Is that coming? Jamie, you love. No, I haven't got TikTok, man. No TikTok for me. I'm a bit too old for TikTok, to be fair. They pass it side to side very slowly, man. Very, very slowly. I just. You know, the midfield people around him, they just don't move the ball quick enough, in my opinion. And that's where I think Declan Rice has been slightly overrated this season. You know, they talk about Arsenal are very good at controlling games of football. What does that mean? Can someone explain it? What does control? What is Arsenal? They're saying Arsenal good at controlling games of football because they've got Declan Rice in the team. They're 10 points worse this season than they were last season. So, in fact, they controlled games of football better last season than they do this season. They've also lost more games this season than last season. They're 10 points worse off. They're not scoring goals, and they've conceded more than Liverpool. So how do they control games well? I don't get this assumption. I think Declan Rice is a fantastic footballer. I really do. I think he's a great, great player. But no, he don't don't move the ball quick enough for me. He just don't. He don't move the ball. He's too side to side. Yes, he'll come with a goal every now and then because he has got a decent shot on him, and he's a big tall lad, so he's good in the air. So he will get a goal here and there. But I don't think he affects enough of the midfield play. I really don't. And I believe that is why Liverpool looked at other midfielders. That's why they looked at McAllister. Look, Declan Rice is a better defensive midfielder than Alexis McAllister, but Alexis McAllister is a far better footballer than Declan Rice on the ball. Alexis McAllister will get the ball moving quicker. He will look to break the lines of his passing. Look at that ball to who was that ball to the other day? Was it Jota against Newcastle where Jota got fouled? You know, that pass is amazing. I don't think Declan Rice does that sort of pass. He slows the game down too much, and because he's English and he's a media darling, I don't think anyone's speaking about it. I've not seen any YouTuber really bring this up about Declan Rice. No one. And you can't tell Arsenal fans this because Arsenal fans just go crazy because Declan Rice could do no problem, no issue whatsoever. You know, I feel like that's why Liverpool didn't go for Declan Rice. It weren't the price or the money or anything like that. As I said, we've just paid 74 million, up to 74 million now for Darwin Nunez for the add-ons. You know, we paid 75 million for Virgil van Dijk. I don't think we would have paid the money if he was, but he does well in that DM position. But I think that's the reason Martinelli, Saka, and Odegaard don't look as good this season as they did last season because they're not getting the ball quick enough. You know, Xhaka used to move the ball quicker and into more open space. Now, because people have worked out our Arsenal play, by the way, Arsenal are well done one-dimensional, extremely one-dimensional football team. You know, we've all worked out how they play now, so we can all set up accordingly. And because we can set up accordingly, we know Declan Rice isn't going to break the lines with his passing. Yeah. So you don't have to press Declan Rice. You just play off him. You just sit back off him and let him play because you know it's going to go to the other midfielder, or it's going side to side, or it's going to go a 5-yard forward pass. And he keeps the ball ticking over nicely and he protects their defence well because he's a good DM. But he's not got the quality of passing that Xhaka had. It's all that's what it is to me. I think Declan Rice is a quality footballer, but I can understand now why Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool didn't want him. I know Liverpool fans are like, let's get Declan Rice in. It would have been tremendous. Look where we would be with Declan Rice in the team now. Exactly the same position we are now. I don't actually think we'd be as good if we had Declan Rice because he can't pass. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's why Alexis McAllister plays in that DM position. That's why I think, I'm going to say it right now. I think Wataru Endo is more productive with his passing than Declan Rice. People are going to come at me because people don't watch football. They just think they've seen something they've not. It's the Mandela effect. They literally think they've seen something they've not. Wataru Endo is better with his productive passing than Declan Rice is. But Declan Rice is a far better defensive midfielder. Does that make sense? I hope so. You know, I'm not coming at anyone, but, you know. And then they go and buy Havertz. And Arsenal fans keep saying that Havertz is this player, Havertz is this, Havertz is that. You know, Havertz is great. I can't believe we only play 6. Havertz is a donkey. He's terrible. What is Havertz good at, man? What is Havertz good at? Someone tell me. I don't even know where he plays. I'm an Arsenal fan. Now, Arsenal messed up. Let's face it, right? Arteta sold Arsenal's best goalkeeper to Aston Villa in the first place. Why? So this is what Arteta done. He had who's the Aston Villa goalkeeper? I can't remember his name now. It's gone out of my head. He's a World Cup winner of Argentina. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the league, yeah. And Arteta decided to sell him to Aston Villa and go and buy Ramsdale. Yeah. Then he realised Ramsdale ain't actually that great, and then went and bought David Raya. Got Raya in, and he's about the same level as Ramsdale. It makes no sense. Like Liverpool went, you know, right, we got this keeper. So we went from Reina to Mignolet. Terrible. And then we went to Karius, and Klopp got Karius wrong. And Klopp was like, what do I do? What do I get better than Karius? I know. I just go and buy the best goalkeeper in world football in Alisson Becker. That's how you do it. You buy that kind of level. Yeah? Martinez, big up to everyone in the chat. It just came into my head as I saw it. So Martinez is a better goalkeeper than Raya and Ramsdale. Yeah? So he sold a best goalkeeper, yeah? He has spent more money than Jurgen Klopp and has still not got a better squad than Liverpool. Let that sink in. Liverpool squad is better than Arsenal's. We saw that, you know, look how many players we had out compared to Arsenal. I think Arsenal had 3 players out. Look at all the players we had out yesterday. We had Van Dijk out, Salah out, Thiago out, Stefan Bajcetic out, Szoboszlai out. Who else did we have out? I can't think right now. We had Endo out, obviously Mo Salah. We had loads of players out that weren't part of that team. You think when they come back to the squad, Liverpool squad is so much better, man. He bought Jorginho, exactly. Jorginho. And Liverpool, everyone keeps going on about Liverpool can't win anything without a DM. Arsenal played 2 DMs yesterday and lost 2-0. They played Jorginho and Declan Rice. They're both defensive midfielders. They played 2 DMs. We didn't play 1 DM and we still won 2-0. Look, it has to do with, look, let's be fair here. The first 30 minutes, Arsenal were battering us. I'll give them that. They're at home. They were battering us. I don't think their chances were as much as they make out, though. So how many saves did Alisson make, guys? How many saves did Alisson make? I think they're I think Arsenal's two best chances came in the first couple of minutes in the game when Nelson went round Alisson. He should have done better there. And the other big chance they had for me is when Havertz headed. Havertz was in the 6-yard box, completely unmarked from a corner, and he headed it wide. I believe that were Arsenal's two best chances in the whole game. And maybe the Odegaard one when he hit the crossbar. So I'll give that 3. There were their 3 main chances. If you were listening to the commentary on BBC One last night, Alan Shearer would have made you think that Arsenal should have been 7-0 up. They had 3 good chances, man. 3 good chances. Yeah, big up, Pimp. Big up to you, my man. It's 9 first teamers we had out. That's our squad. So much better, man. And this is just facts. We're only stating facts. They had 3 great chances. Liverpool, if you look at it, Trent hit the crossbar. What a footballer he is, by the way. Diogo Jota, who is smaller than me, what is he, about 5'7", out jumped 6'4" Saliba. How's that possible? Hit the crossbar. And then was it Jota again, or was it who was it? Was it actually Diaz with that effort that Ramsdale saved at his near post and had to put it out for a corner? Now Ramsdale made the most important save of the whole game. Alisson never had to make any real saves like Ramsdale did. So if you look on chances created, there ain't much in it. There ain't much in it. You know, but the media will make you out like, oh, they had about 80 shots, but how many of them were on target, man? They had 3 more shots of us on target. That was it. We were just more clinical. Trent Alexander-Arnold, that cross, man. Beautiful cross. I mean, he got a couple wrong before then, but then he got that one perfectly right. Beautiful cross delivered from that free kick. You know, it was hard to defend. You can't really blame what's his name? Kiora? That's an orange juice, ain't it? Do anyone remember Kiora, the orange squash? That was a great orange squash, that. Was it Kiora or whatever is it? Kivior with the own goal. Look, I can't blame him. He's trying to defend that free kick. It's a difficult one to get. Again, I don't know what Ramsdale was doing. That's how he came up for that free kick. Right, he's shocking. Absolutely shocking keeper. And then Diaz finished it off with a superb goal. An absolutely superb goal. And here's what I'm going to say about Luis Diaz as well. Big up, Del Boy. How you doing, man? Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Diaz. I've been worried about Luis Diaz, as all of you know. And I am so glad to be proved wrong about Luis Diaz. The last 2 games for me shows that he may be coming back to his best. And if the last 2 games goes to show what Luis Diaz is capable of, if he can continue competing like that till the end of the season, we've got a tremendous player there in Diaz. No doubt about it. Got all the faith in the world in him. By the way, he played right-sided for the second half and looked decent. And I've been saying Diaz should take Salah's position on the right wing for a while now. That gives me to another striker in our team. Right, buckle up, guys, because I think the Nunez fan brigade going to come for me. But here we go. Big up, Josh. The Nunez fan brigade might come for me on this one. I'm part of the Nunez fan brigade, so I'm going to come. Yeah, right, go there. Let's talk about a certain Darwin Nunez. How do I put this? Darwin Nunez is a shit finisher. Right, I'm just going to put it there. Darwin Nunez is a shit finisher. But, and this is a big, massive but, yeah, I would not take him out of my team. It's a weird one, I know. He's a terrible finisher. We can all admit that, right? But I would not take him out of my team. I just wouldn't. He creates too much havoc. He causes issues for the opposition all the time. He must cause so much trouble. He causes more trouble for me than any other forward that don't score. I rather right. Here you go. People going really come at me now. I would rather have Darwin Nunez than Gabriel Jesus. There you go. I would rather have a non-goal scoring Darwin Nunez in my forward line than Gabriel Jesus. Because what he gives me, man, he creates so much. He is part of this forward team, man. He's a terrible finisher, but I wouldn't drop him. I see why he plays. I understand now why he plays. And by the way, he's best on the left. He was terrible in that first half through the middle. As soon as Jurgen Klopp in the second half changed him to the left wing, Darwin Nunez comes alive. Just play Darwin Nunez left wing. Just play him on the left, man. Just play him on the left. Just play him on the left. There's something about this kid. There really is. I don't know what it is because he can't finish. He literally can't finish. The man's a jaffer. You know, he's seedless. He hasn't got nothing there. The man's seedless. Seedless. It's a jaffer cake. He's seedless. You know, he couldn't get his girlfriend pregnant properly. He's got no, you know, there's no bullets in the gun. There's nothing. But put him on left wing. Put him on the left. He looks like a different footballer. He looks like a different footballer. He gives you so much from the left-hand side. He really does. Put him on the left-hand side. He causes havoc. He runs the line. He stays wide. He takes on his fullback. He stretches the game. He's a direct threat. And he's actually pretty good at assisting. You know, he's pretty good at knocking them passes back on the edge of the box. He's pretty good at running into the 18-yard box and pulling them balls back or crossing them in front of goal. Darwin's actually quite good at that. That's one of Darwin's strengths. And that's why I wouldn't have him. That's why I would not have him. That's why I'd have him in the team. Yeah, he doesn't score. And we sit there and just like pull our hair out because the man has chance after chance. And guys, he makes most of his chances all by himself. He makes most of his chances all by himself. Yeah. How many forwards do we know make as many chances to themselves as Darwin Nunez does? If he could finish, we're on about one of the best strikers in world football. If Darwin Nunez could finish, if he could just finish like Mo Salah, right? Actually, I'm not going to put even that much on it. If Darwin Nunez could finish just like Mo Salah with everything else he does in his game, we're on about one of the best forwards in world football. But he can't, and that's the issue. But I still wouldn't take him out of my team right now. He's too dangerous. He's still dangerous. I hope he does score goals. I really do. I really, really do. I hope he starts scoring goals because if he does, chef's kiss. But I'm saying it right now. I'm going to keep saying it. At this moment in time, Darwin Nunez is not a great finisher. But I wouldn't have it. I'd still have it in my team. I wouldn't drop him. Why would you drop him? He's too effective. Far, far too effective at the moment. See, he stays in the team for me. In fact, I think Liverpool's front three till Salah comes back from internationals should be Diaz on the right, Darwin on the left, and Jota through the middle. That is Liverpool's front three. That front three works. That front three is dangerous. There is something about it when Diaz goes right and Darwin goes on the left. I like it. They have a good connection as well. And then Jota's my killer. Jota's my gun man. Yeah, he's my gun man. I know Jota's going to bang goals. You know, so Jota left wing, Jota through the middle, Darwin on the left, and Diaz on the right. For now, till Salah comes back, and then everyone can argue amongst themselves who plays. But that should be the front three going forward. Right, because I haven't been around, I'm just going to talk for a while. Is everyone all right in the chat? Let me know in the chat right now, because I haven't been around for over a week, and I'm probably not going to be about for a few days after this. Is everyone in the chat all right with me just chatting Liverpool for a while? Let me know in the chat. Put ones in the chat if you're all right with me just rabbing it on about Liverpool players for the next half hour or so. Let me know in the chat while I just big up some people in the chat. Big up Knightley. Big up Drunk Vigo. Hope you're doing well, man. Big up Vase of Flowers. Hope you're doing well. Big up Brett. Big up Bafana. Big up Anne. Hope you're doing well. Dads. Gary. Keep it level. Southern Realist. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Basti. Hope you're doing well. Pimp. My man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Imran. Love to Imran. Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. Alexander in the chat as well. Big up all you guys. Lucky in the chat. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Big up Josh as well. My man Josh doing. Thanks for being here, man. Much love to you. I don't know what I was going to say there. I stopped myself for some reason. In the chat, big up, man. Bafana, Ravi, and I hope you guys all doing well. Del Boy, it's been a while. You're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And Sadiq, I saw Sadiq in the chat as well. I think big up Sadiq. Hope you're doing well, guy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Right, everyone wants me to chat about Liverpool for a while, man. Yeah, Dalton's doing well, Pimp. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Keep chatting, says Frank Vega. I'll keep chatting him. That's the. And the Nunez is not seedless. I think yeah, he's got kids. I know. I was just playing. I know, and I'm just joking. Right, let's talk defenders at Liverpool Football Club. Let's talk defenders. I'm not going to talk about Virgil. I'm going to put Virgil on the side for a minute because Virgil's immense. Virgil don't need us talking about him. What people need to do is realise that Virgil's one of a kind. That's what people start need realising. How many defenders do you know have a serious injury when they're 30, 31? People talk about them like their career's finished. Oh, Virgil's going downhill now. And then a year later, at 33 years of age, gets his pace back and gets his brain back and his intelligence back and his football ability back at 33. Can you hear them foxes fighting outside? Jesus Christ. Virgil's one of a kind. We don't need to talk about Virgil. Big up, Anne. We don't need to talk about Virgil. Virgil's one of a kind, man. He's just beautiful. Let's talk about Gerald Kwanzaa first. Let's talk about our kid Kwanzaa, man. How special is this kid? Let me know in the chat, guys, what you think of him. Let me know what you think of him. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Gerald Kwanzaa. Let me know what you think. This kid, man, 20 years old. Last season, his manager was Joey Barton. And we all know what Joey Barton's doing right now. He's lost the plot. Talk to me, guys, in the chat. He is tremendous. I can't believe how good this kid is at 20 years of age. He's playing Premier League games. He's playing FA Cup games. He doesn't look out of place. This is the thing. He doesn't look out of place. He just looks tremendous. He's a unit. He's quick. He's impressive. He's strong. He's intelligent. He's got good football IQ. He defends well. He knows when to go, when not to go. Yeah, he's Virgil. Like Gerald Kwanzaa's just different gravy, man. He's just gotta be. Kwanzaa's gotta be one of these players. We just got to keep an eye on, man. He's gotta be special. I don't want to praise him too much because he's only 20 years of age, and Kwanzaa is going to make mistakes, guys. There's going to be games that he plays. He's going to make mistakes because he's 20. This is his first Premier League season. You know, he was playing for Joey Barton last season. You know, this kid, he is so good. He's a beast. And it's the academy, man. This academy at the moment. I don't know what they're starting to do. I don't know if it's because we moved to AXA. I think that's what it gets. The kids from what is it they're calling it? La AXA. Yeah, the Spanish AXA, ain't it? I don't know what is going on over there. But since the academy boys and the first team sort of train together now in AXA, something special's happening because the youth team is suddenly like, we're getting players out of there going, you know what, I'm all right, you know. We've got Kwanzaa coming through, looks like an absolute diamond. You got Clark, who was good when he came on yesterday. Connor Bradley. I understand why Jurgen Klopp rates this kid. There's something special about Connor Bradley. The man pocketed Martinelli yesterday. He put Martinelli in his pocket for 10 minutes when he came on. Martinelli thought, he comes like an 18-year-old kid from the academy. I don't know who this kid is. And Connor Bradley was like, oh, hold it there, son. You can't get past me. Connor Bradley put him in his pocket. The AXA is cooking. It certainly is, man. Don't know what's going on, but I'm loving it. Bradley. I think Connor Bradley's going to be the next one. I think Kwanzaa's this season. Gerald Kwanzaa's a special talent this season. I think Connor Bradley next season is going to be what we'll be talking about. I think next season we're all going to be talking about Connor Bradley in the same way we're talking about Kwanzaa this season. I really do. Something special about that kid. Something really special about him. And I can understand why Liverpool are reluctant to buy a right back. I get it. I do. I get it. These youth players coming, the Polish Messi, Malowski. I don't know what's happened to him. I think it's more to do with his agents and parents why he's not got through the team. But yeah, these kids are special. The academy's doing bits, and I'm so happy because you should have a good academy. Academies can save you hundreds of millions of pounds in transfers. I know people don't like to hear this because everyone likes teams to go into the transfer market and buy the next player, this player, this player. But if you've got a player good enough coming through your academy that you can go right and play right now, it saves you millions down the road. Look at Gerald Kwanzaa. How much would he be on the transfer market right now? 25, 30 million already, would you say? 25, 30 million? There ain't many better. Apart from Braithwaite, I think Braithwaite and Kwanzaa are the two best under 21-year-old defenders in the league, in my opinion. Braithwaite and Kwanzaa. I mean, Kwanzaa's doing it in Europe, the Premier League, domestic cup competitions. He ain't putting a thing wrong right now. Oh, Josh, say that quietly. Say it quietly, Yes, honesty. Yes. Neone, is it? Yeah, Neone's going to be a start, and Scanlion, is it Scanlion? Is that how you pronounce it? I always forget. He's going to be one as well. There's good players coming through. Calvin Ramsey, he'll come back off on loan and be good as well. He's having good. Yeah, he's doing bits at the moment. Yeah, 30 million. Oh yeah, English tax rate. Yeah, it's true. That is true. He allows to share other content creators in the chat. What's that about? Keep it level. What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? I don't know what I missed, but big up, keep it level. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Exactly. I'm with you, man. Don't worry about that. But yeah, Kwanzaa's been absolutely superb this season. Like when he came through a pre-season, I wasn't too sure about him. Big up, keep it level. He means put in people's chat. Yeah, if you're a mod on the channel, guys, if you're a mod on the channel and you want to put someone's channel in the chat that we know, like Football Talk podcasts and people like that we know, put their link in the chat so people can go and subscribe to them. And then they can just press that link. Takes them 2 seconds. Press the subscribe, then come back. Yeah, big up all the mods, man. Big up all the mods. Kanate is Kanate, man. I said with Kanate, if he gets rid of that bozo gene where he just makes that, when he rushes things, he makes a stupid mistake or gives a penalty away for no reason, or he does a stupid foul, or he fights the attacker instead of trying to win the ball. That Kanate seems to have disappeared at the moment. And now that Kanate's disappeared and we've got this fully fleshed out Kanate like we got right now, this is a supreme defender. This is a supreme centre back. A proper centre-back who fights, who goes to war. There was no Virgil van Dijk yesterday. Konate has shown that he can be a man on his own without Big Virg. That's what Konate is showing. He can be a defender. He can be the leader at the back when Big Virg ain't around. I love that. This version of Konate, man. The last few games, Konate, been tremendous. Just bullies the shit out of people, man. He literally beats people up. They must feel like they've been in a war when they've been up against Konate. Exactly, and Konate's only a couple of years older, or 3 years older than Quansah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think Quansah at 20, I can't remember what Ibu looked like at 20 when he was at RB, so at Leipzig, so I can't quite remember, but I don't think Quansah might not be far off, man, at the same age. Quansah, like these two, very young, great defenders. If Konate can stay injury-free, him and Virgil as that centre-back partnership, I don't think there's anyone better, personally. If you keep seeing this Konate performances like we've seen in the last few weeks, Virgil being Virgil, I personally don't think there's a better centre-back partnership in the Premier League. Because it's a mixture of their qualities. Virgil's a more elegant defender. He doesn't rush, he doesn't tackle, he drops into space, he's got that pace, he can go wide, he can nick the ball off you. And then Virgil's got them 50-yard diagonals. He's got a better passing range than Declan Rice. He can knock it about. And then Konate's your brute. He's your enforcer. You've got no ID, you're not coming in, son. He's that kind of defender, you know what I mean? He would just knock you about, he'll go to war with you. Yeah? They complement each other beautifully. And if they can both stay fit, that is probably, for me, the best centre-back partnership in the country right now. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I know everyone keeps saying about Gabriel and Saliba. I think they're a great partnership as well. I'm not going to dismiss them at all. But I think Virgil and Konate are better defenders and better footballers than Saliba and Gabriel. And that's not me being biased. I just think that's an actual fact. Big up Aussie in the chat. The left back situation, look, I understand we do need to sort this left back situation out. Robbo's going to be, I think Klopp said Robbo's going to be back in a couple of weeks. So Robbo's going to be back. And with the shoulder, a shoulder injury is different to a muscle injury in your legs, because you can pretty much run all the time through your injury. So Robbo's probably been keeping himself fitter while he's been away, because he can continue running with a shoulder injury. You just can't put him in like contact areas at the moment. So it'd be individual training. But Robbo's probably done a load of individual training since he got injured, because it's a shoulder injury, so it's nothing to do with legs and stuff like that. Big up Mike. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, Mr. Awesome. Thank you very much, my friend. So, yeah, I think Robbo will be back in a couple of weeks, and I think no matter how well Simicastle's playing, I think Robbo always comes back into this team. And then I think weren't there pictures last week on social media of Simicast out doing some training outside? Again, it's a collarbone or shoulder injury. It's not an injury to your legs. There's no muscle injuries in your legs. So you can go out and do individual training with the ball, drills, running drills, that sort of thing, because you've got no injury to your legs or anything like that. So there's no issue with it. So I think Simicast might be back quicker than people think, and Robbo's going to be back in a couple of weeks. Joe Gomez at this moment in time, for me, right now is doing a great job at left back. I think Joe Gomez needs his flowers. I'm going to say it right now. I want to see flowers in the live chat. Get flowers in the live chat for Joe Gomez, because Joe Gomez last season, we spoke about Joe Gomez a lot last season. Is he the same player anymore? Has he got it anymore? Should we sell Joe Gomez? We was all talking about it, right? If we get a good offer for Joe Gomez, maybe we should let him go, because he looks done. He looks done at this level. He looks done for Liverpool. Joe Gomez, to his credit, man, to Joe Gomez's credit, he's come back this season. He's staying injury free at the moment. The man is playing right back, centre back, and left back, and looks good in all them positions. He's our most versatile defender we got. We haven't got a versatile defender like Joe Gomez. For me, Joe Gomez is priceless right now. Because why would you let go of Joe Gomez when he's fit like he is right now? There ain't many defenders you can go to and go, right, can you play right back at a level? Can you play centre back at a level? Can you play left back at a level? And he's doing it. Look how much he had Saka in his pocket yesterday. Now making little tackles on Saka, making little blocks on Saka. I don't really remember Saka taking on Gomez once yesterday. Gomez is putting in teams, man. Like, I think you look at Man City, they got a version of Gomez in Ake. So Ake can play left back for City and he can play centre back for City. And he's very versatile. And because he's versatile, he's very, very important to Pep Guardiola. Gomez is the same. He's very important to Jurgen Klopp because he's that man who can go, right, you want me to play right back today, Matt? Sir? Like, Gov, yeah, I'll go play right back. No problem. I'll put in a pretty good shift. You want me to play centre back? Yeah, I'll play centre back. You want me to play left back? Yeah, I'll play left back. Look, I actually think Gomez's strengths now at 26 years of age, he's still quick, he's still got power, he's still got strength. But I think the way he plays right now, I actually think Joe Gomez is actually more suited to play the fullback role more than the centre back role. I think I'd rather Virgil, Matip, Kwanzaa, Kanate in that centre back area. But I don't mind Gomez going in there. But Gomez looks tremendous at his state of his career right now at 26. His ability, his strength, and his pace. He looks good on the fullback areas. He really does. And he's going to score this season, ain't he? Come on. This man is going to, like a Kanji as well for City, another versatile centre back who can play the centre back roles, who can play the fullback roles. You need these players, man. And I love these players. And Gomez, again, just shows that if he keeps his fitness, Gomez will do bits, man. Keep his fitness to do bits. I like Joe Gomez. I think he's been our second best defender this season. I really do. I think Virgil's been the top. I think, and then Gomez has been our second best defender because he played right back, he's played left back, he's played centre back, all at a great level. No problem. But that goal will come, man. That goal will come. I've said it before. Joe Gomez will score the goal that wins Liverpool the Premier League. And the crowd are going to go mad. Everyone's going to go nuts. Joe Gomez is just going to do bits. You know what I'm saying? He's great, man. I love that. I can't say enough about Joe Gomez this season. Yeah, last season we all wanted him gone. This season, Tottenham apparently come with a £60 million bid for Joe Gomez. I wouldn't even look at it because who am I buying to replace Joe Gomez, who's versatile like that? Like, who am I going to go in the market and go, right, I need to get a versatile midfield defender like Joe Gomez? It's going to cost me more than 60 million. And are they going to be as good as Joe Gomez? But yeah, Joe Gomez, the defence, look, people underestimate our squad, man. I keep saying it time and time again. Our squad is better than people give it credit for. Is it perfect? No. Is it as good as Man City's? No. But it's better than the rest, in my opinion. It's better than Chelsea's. It's better than Tottenham's. It's better than Arsenal's. It's better than United's. Second best squad in the league, in my opinion. Look at all the players we've got out injured at the moment. Look when they come back. Talking about players out injured. There's a certain Thiago. The certain Thiago who's back in training. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Thiago's back in training, man. Thiago's back in training. Secret weapon for the rest of the season. I said it a while ago. If we can get a fully fit Thiago back for February, March time, a fully fit Thiago who's played no football all year, fresh as a daisy, coming back in February and March time, could be a secret weapon, man. Could be a secret weapon. I would love it. You got Thiago coming back. Obviously, we've got Salah away at the moment for a month. We've got Wataru Endo away for a month, who's a big miss as well. I think Wataru Endo would do business when he comes back. By the way, let's give some love to Wataru Endo right now. You know what I'm saying, guys? My watch has stopped, guys. You'll have to let me know what time it is because my watch has stopped. Yeah, my watch has stopped, guys. You guys are going to have to tell me what time it is because my watch has gone. Let me know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? What time is it, guys? Wataru Endo has been, yeah, he's been fantastic last 2 weeks. He's going to be sorely missed this month. So I think Endo was just getting into his. I think Wataru Endo was just getting into his in his form. He's just getting into Wataru Endo is just getting into his form, understanding what Klopp wanted him to do, you know, and he was fine. There you go, drunk Vigo knows it's Endo time. You know, he was just getting into form, man. And Klopp said it himself. Once we just got Endo into form, he's understanding what to do, and we're losing him for a month, and it's a shame. You know, look, I don't think Wataru Endo is the number 6 for Liverpool going forward in the future, but I don't think there's anything wrong with him being part of the team. I really don't. If Liverpool went and got another number 6, yeah, a younger number 6, that is just a DM. Okay. Sorry, guys. My son's just walking. You got that bed, Jim. Right. Go on then. If Wataru Endo, if we got another number 6 in, who's a bit younger, like 25, 26, that's what age group I want to look at for a new DM. You know, a bit of experience about him, but not, around that mid-20 age. Wataru Endo is a perfect deputy. There's nothing wrong with Wataru Endo being part of the team going forward in the next couple of years, in my opinion. I think Wataru's excellent. I think he's been good, and he looks younger than 13. He plays younger than 30. He doesn't look like he's got a lot of age on his body, if that makes sense. He doesn't look all worn, torn, or anything like that. So I think Endo's going to be fine for us for the rest of the season. McAllister's a little bit of a worry. I think McAllister's a tremendous player. He's just got to get, if he's going to be the number 6, he's going to be Klopp's main 6 going forward this season. Just got to get back into the groove of things. I think McAllister, before the injury, just started to get into his groove and understand the role and understand what Jurgen Klopp wanted him to do. And then he got injured, which is Liverpool's luck, really, and Klopp's luck. All right. And then he got injured. So he's got, give him a couple of games. I'm hoping McAllister gets back to full fitness. Szoboszlai is a weird one. I do feel for Szoboszlai a bit because he's playing a position he's not really played before in his career. He's been asked to do a job that is not really the job he's been brought up on. Look at him at Salzburg and Leipzig. He weren't that sort of midfielder. He's more of an attacking threat. And now he's a ball runner. He's a runner. That's what he is in our team. I actually think we missed him against Arsenal. I think when Szoboszlai doesn't play, we miss Szoboszlai's running. He might sound mad. What do you mean, Jay? Running. But it's Szoboszlai's running that makes him head and shoulders above everyone else in our midfield at times because he takes defenders away. He stretches the opposition. He gets into areas of the pitch further up. His running is tremendous. And I think we miss Szoboszlai. And Szoboszlai can crack a shot as well. We know that. Yeah, Endo started slow, but now he's up to speed. Exactly. And then we lost him for a month, man. I've got time for Endo, man. I've got time for Endo. And I think, sometimes you don't need to buy these big fashionable players. This is one thing I always say about transfers. And you guys will know this as well with me. I'm not always about the fashionable transfer. I'm always think football is now a game of systems. Football is not like it used to be 10, 15, 20 years ago. You ain't really got them, street ballers and street footballers as much as you used to. And you let them go and do their thing on the pitch and all that sort of thing. Today's football is a lot about systems and tactics and things like that. And so you buy players that suit managers' systems and do the job that the manager wants them to do. And if the manager can get a player in like a Wataru Endo that fits what Klopp wants him to do, and he learns more and more what Klopp wants him to do, and he becomes a better player for it. Why do you think Jordan Henderson, look, he got to a stage in his Liverpool career where he was almost undroppable in our midfield. But I would never class Jordan Henderson as a good midfielder. He was a basic midfielder. But Klopp got him to such a standard because he did what Klopp wanted him to do. And because of that, you can win things because it suits your system. And that's what football's about now. It's not about just buying this player, that player, and this fashionable name and that fashionable name. It's about buying players that suit the system your manager's going to play. And that's what football's about now. It's about systems. It's not always about players, man. It's not always about, right, let's go and buy that player because he's, would he fit our system? Where would we play him in our team? Everyone goes about Jude Bellingham scoring all these goals for Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham wouldn't be scoring all these goals and assists like he is for Real Madrid if he played for Liverpool because he wouldn't be played in that same system. It might not suit him. This system that Real Madrid are playing suits Jude Bellingham. So it's getting the mess out of his abilities. We'd have to change that a little bit because we wouldn't play that way. So Jude wouldn't get what he's doing at Real Madrid right now. So you have to get players that suit you know what I'm saying? So sometimes they're not the fashionable name. But as I keep saying, Liverpool won everything in club football with Jordan Henderson, with James Milner in that midfield, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and then Fabinho and Aldams. They won everything in club football with them players in midfield. The systems have taken over, man. And people might not like it. I don't particularly like it. I want to see the players that used to be able to go on the field and the manager go and do your thing. You're too special and go, coach, do your thing. That's gone. It's a system game now. It's a system game. By the way, Wataru Endo's done more than Naby Keita in his Liverpool career. I'm just putting that out right now. This Liverpool team's looking good, man. This Liverpool team is looking decent. I think Naby Keita is actually injured, Lucky. I'm not even lying there. I actually think he is injured. I would like to see when all the team is fit and healthy. So I think there was Jurgen Klopp or someone said recently by February, around the first week in February, Klopp hoping that he's got a fully fit Liverpool team. So Wataru Endo and Salah will be back from international duty, and everyone who's injured right now should be fully fit by the first week in February. I would love to see that our squad fully fit. Because as I keep saying, you look at all the players we're missing right now and still look at the players we're putting out on the pitch. I think only City can recover. I think only City in this league can do that and keep winning. We've got the second best squad. People hate to admit this because they don't want to know. They don't want to admit it. We have the second best squad, and I'd love to know what Klopp does with a fully fit midfield. What does Klopp do with a fully fit Thiago, Wataru Endo, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Stefan Bajcetic? What does Klopp do with all them players? What's his best midfield? What's Jurgen Klopp's best midfield, man? What do you think Jurgen Klopp's best midfield 3 years if everyone's fit? If everyone's fit, and Gravenberch as well. I forgot about Gravenberch. What is Liverpool's best midfield when everyone is fit and available? Because I think that is arguably the best midfield in the Premier League. Now, people will go, hang on, Jamie, Man City, Foden, De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. Yes, tremendous on paper, but I'm on about a collective, an absolute collective. McAllister, Szoboszlai, Thiago. You telling me McAllister and Szoboszlai couldn't play for Man City tomorrow? They could easily get into Man City's team, in my opinion. McAllister, Szoboszlai, Endo, Thiago, Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, Harvey Elliott, Lautaro Endo, Stefan Barsetic. That's a great group of midfielders where he can rotate. But what do you think his strongest midfield three is? And then you got Trent. Like, keep it level says here, Trent the elephant. He says, who says it actually? Iber says it. Trent is the elephant in the midfield room. I'll get to your question in a minute. Keep it level about transfers. And he got Trent. I'm going to get to Trent in a minute. But that midfield three, man. That midfield three. You know, I've said it all season. I want to see a midfield three at one time this season of Thiago, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. Just give me it once. Just once this season, I'll be a happy man. I want to see it. I want to see a fully fit Thiago alongside McAllister and Szoboszlai in a midfield three with Trent inverting to make it four. Oh, my word. Trent in that midfield inverting with Thiago, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. That's the most techie midfield in the league. What's a real life FIFA with plug and play, you know? Big ups here. Plug and play, you know. That midfield three is naughty. It's naughty, man. It's a naughty midfield three. That is. I personally, I mean, you could play like we haven't seen this yet. Have we seen this midfield three yet? Lautaro Endo in the DM position, McAllister on the left of him, and Szoboszlai on the right. Have we seen that yet? I don't think we have we, ladies and gentlemen? Have we seen that? Let me know in the live chat right now, guys. Have we seen that midfield three yet? So I'd like to see that. I bet that works quite well. That's got a lot of balance. Endo in the DM, McAllister on the left, Szoboszlai on the right, in that midfield three. Love that lad, Jamie. Michigan Wolverines versus Washington Huskies fight on the college football national title. Who will win? I have no idea, my friend. I'll go Washington Huskies just for the sake of it. I have no idea. Endo Trent Szoboszlai. We just got so many options there. So many options. Yeah, I'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see it. Yeah, Trent's the elephant in the room here, though, like Iber said. So yesterday, Trent went into midfield. Sunday, Trent went into midfield in the last 20 minutes of the game and controlled that midfield area. Trent's generational, man. Trent is generational. I actually like Trent in this right back inverted role. I know it doesn't always look good on the eye, but we barely lose. The problem is, I know no one likes it, yeah, and we don't particularly like it on the eye of Trent in this right inverted role, but we don't really lose, guys. You know, we're top of the Premier League, 5 points clear of Arsenal, 3 points clear of Villa, 6 points clear of City right now. We're in the FA Cup fourth round where I think we've got like Norwich or Bristol Rovers, is it? You know, and Chelsea have got Man City got Spurs in that FA Cup as well. Liverpool could have a good run in the FA Cup here. Big run. We're in the last 16 Europa League in March. We expect Liverpool to get to the final in that, in my opinion. And we're in the semi-finals of the League Cup on Wednesday against Fulham. You know what I'm saying? I like Trent in this inverted role. It works at this moment in time, guys. It bloody works, and it's hard to disagree with it. And I saw a stat. I don't know if you guys saw this stat yesterday. Let me know in the chat if you saw this stat. But apparently, Trent has only conceded 2 GA in the last 12 or 15 games when he's played right back. So people that play up against Trent as a right back, Trent has only let in 2 GA in his last 12 or 15 games from a right back position. It's a mad stat. It's a mad stat. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was doing rounds on social media yesterday. I think ESPN put it up, actually. I think ESPN put it up. You know, and Trent in this inverted role. Something's happening, guys. I like it. I ain't going to complain right now because it's working. Yeah, Szoboszlai's for his covering. You're right, man. That's what I'm talking about with Szoboszlai's running. He's running. He's unprecedented. You know, he might be not doing what we want him to do on the ball as much, but his ability off the ball at this moment in time, if he's running up and down, box to box, he's second to none. Absolutely second to none. You're correct, man. Everyone, you're correct. Yeah, Villa are a good team. I don't think we should dismiss that to Villa. I don't think anyone should. I think Villa won't. I don't think Villa are going away. I think Villa are going to be up there. I really do. I think Unai Emery's built a lovely little team over in Aston Villa there, and everyone should pay their respects to them. They're a good team. We should respect them. They're a good side at the moment. It's going to be a good season, guys. It's going to be a long season. We're only in January. Got plenty of football to go yet. It's exciting though, guys. Look, compare this to last. This is an exciting season. We're hard to beat. I don't really see Liverpool losing too many games this season. We've got a semi-final on Wednesday against Fulham, where I expect us to win that game and have 1 foot in Wembley already, where it could be a Liverpool-Chelsea final all over again. And then we've got another FA Cup. We've got an FA Cup fourth round game. Is it in 2 weeks' time? I believe. Is it 2 weeks' time or 10 days' time? We've got Bournemouth away as well, which will be a difficult game because Bournemouth are in form at the moment. You shouldn't underestimate it. It's going to be a hard game. It's exciting times, man. This is exciting times. Now, before I go, obviously, I think keep it level one. So I spoke about the transfer market. Should we buy anyone in the transfer market? I've been saying it for a while now. I think Liverpool need a forward and a centre back. Can you get both in the January? Maybe. Are they available? I don't know. I sort of trust them to buy the right player. Now, if there's a centre back available this January, go and get the centre back in if you can, because I'd rather get that centre back in now to cover for Matip, because I think the club are going to look after child Matip. I think Matip is still going to be injured after his contract is run out. And I think what Klopp meant about looking after him is that we're going to give him like a 6-month deal while he's still injured. So we look after him and he rehabs at the football club. And we just don't put him out in the street sort of thing. So we look after him for his injury and then we'll let him go sort of thing. And that's the right thing to do. It's the proper thing to do as well by the football club. Make sure they look after Joel Matip for his injury. If he's still injured after his contract's run out, just extend it for a few months while he's still injured, let him rehab at the football club, and then let him go. It's the professional and the proper way this football club should look after him. But that means get a centre back in now. Relax says you've got a lot wrong, mate. You said Endo is shite. I bet you can't even kick a ball. I've been Endo's biggest supporter since he got here, my friend. I don't know if you're talking about me, Relax, but I said Endo was I've been an Endo fan since he got here. I've loved Vitaro. I've been one of the Liverpool fans who have bigged Vitaro up since he got here. Everyone in the chat will agree with that. Everyone, I don't know if you're talking about me, though, Relax. A big up to you, man. I don't know if you're talking about me, but yeah. I might have not known him when we bought him. Maybe it's that. Maybe you're going back to when we bought him. Fair enough, but I've been a massive fan of Wataru Endo for a while. Oh, what's that? The guy was asking about Wolverines Huskies. I don't. And then Jerry does have to cover centre back positions and do full back roles. Yeah, exactly. Keep it level. Just get yeah. Big up, Relaxo. Like, we don't have to agree on things, my friend. That's the whole good thing about the chat. You know, we don't have to agree on stuff, my friend. If you think I'm wrong, it's all good. It's all good, my friend. But I think I've always been a big fan of big up DJ Brains. Been a while, man. Haven't seen you about for a while. You doing well? I was just listening to Klopp's post match yesterday. Klopp is not going to buy no one. He just recalled Nat and Reese. Percentage has got future CDM signing in the summer. Big up, DJ. Yeah, I mean, if the big up for the super chat as well, you know it's love. Um, yeah, look, I think if the defender is not available this January, I've always said it. Don't go and buy anyone just for the sake of buying them because of pressure from the fan base or anything like that. If he's not, if that defender ain't available this January, but he's available in the summer, and that you've got a defender in mind in the scouting team, and everyone behind the scenes has got a player in mind that they want to get, but he's not available till the summer, then get him in the summer. Don't go and just get anyone that don't make sense. We don't want another Ben Davis situation, do we? But big up, DJ. Much love to you, man. Yeah, Endo has been essentially our best midfielder. I agree, man. The last few weeks, Endo's been superb. Nothing but love for Taro Endo, my friend. Nothing but love. Big up Demo, how you doing? Nat. Yeah, Nat Phillips is back, man. Liverpool's fifth choice. I don't think we'll see. I don't know if we'll see Nat Phillips play at all. I mean, we've got a League Cup. The League Cup game Wednesday is going to be interesting, guys, because we play our full strength team pretty much on Sunday. It'd be interesting to see what he does on Wednesday, Klopp, who he plays. It's going to be an interesting one. Kimmich, I think Kimmich suits a slower tempo of play. I think he'd suit Man City more than Liverpool. I think Kimmich, at his age now, is he 28? He's got a lot of miles on the clock, Kimmich. You know, people forget that. Yeah, he's 28, but he has got a lot of miles on the clock. City play a bit of slower pace than Liverpool do. They keep the ball really well. They know when the rest on the ball. They play a bit of slower pace in the midfield. I think Kimmich suits City's style of play more than Liverpool's. Now, Liverpool's very hectic, very quick, very rough. You know, bam, 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 bam. I don't know. I think Kimmich get lost in that personally. I think he suits. Yeah, I think he suits City a little bit more. Yeah, France. Yeah, rest in peace to Franz Beckenbauer, one of the greats, man. I believe was he the first? Was he the first player ever to win the World Cup as a player, and then the World Cup as a manager or a coach as well? That's I think was he the first one? Obviously, he won the World Cup with West Germany, didn't he? Was it 1974 or something like that? I believe he won the World Cup with West Germany, and then he obviously won the World Cup with West Germany in the 1990 World Cup as well. So yeah, big up legend. And the sporting director of Bayern Munich got the winning goal, I believe, in the World Cup final in 1990 as well. There you go. Yeah, I think Kimmich. I think he suits City more than us. I really do. I think Kimmich is a great player. I do think he has got a lot of miles on the legs. I know he's only 28, but I think he has got a lot. He has played a lot of football, so I think he's got a lot of miles on legs. And the way we play, I just don't think it suits him. I think you get lost in it. But for City, he'd be tremendous. Yeah, and it'd be a big signing for him if you get him. There you go. There's the only two guys big up Anfield Raw. Mario Zagallo and France and Deschamps. Oh yeah, Deschamps as well. Yeah, I forgot about Deschamps. I think was Beckenbauer the first one? I can't remember. If we get a fit Thiago, Pacetis and Robinson and Simicast back in February, we can win every cup available. DJ, there's no reason why not, man. That squad's tremendous. That squad's tremendous. You know, you put all them with what we got now. Right, many better squads in the league. Yeah, Schumann fitted us perfectly. Perfectly. That's why we were trying to get him for so long. Yeah, Fabio Carvalho, is he going to Hull? We got Thingy at Hull right now. He's having a great season, ain't he? What's his name? Tyler Morton. Is it Tyler Morton is at Hull? I think it is. And he's having a great season. I think Liverpool, because he was meant to go Leeds. I think Carvalho was going to Leeds and Hull got involved. And Liverpool like what I think is going on over at Hull with Tyler Morton right now. So, yeah. I think Carvalho, I think the Leipzig move was wrong for him. As soon as Leipzig were in for Xavi Simmons, and he came in and he plays in exactly the same position. You know, you won't go get a kick. I think a championship club is the right move for him. If I look back at Harvey Elliott played a little bit for Liverpool, didn't he? When he first came to Liverpool, he played for a little bit, and then Klopp put him out on loan the season after to go to Blackburn, and I think that toughened Elliott up. You know, that loan at Blackburn worked for me and it toughened him up a little bit. And then he came back and he's been a better player for it. And maybe that would be for Carvalho as well. Maybe that's what Carvalho needs. He needs another year in the Championship. Maybe he was bought a year too early, you know, because he's a young guy. Yeah, I love Jurgen, man. I love Jurgen. If you weren't about last season, I was criticising Jurgen last season. Go back to the beginning of the video. It's funny. You like it. It's good. Go back to the beginning. I love Jurgen. Yeah, I've got no problem with Jurgen. Jurgen's my man. Jurgen's my man. Love Jurgen. I love the whole football club. I even love Pep Linders, man. Pep Linders is love, man. The system we're playing right now is Pep Linders' system. Ah, yes, 74 first World Cup, the current trophy design. Big up, lucky. Yeah. Old people. It's like Football Manager, ain't it, man? Yeah, look, maybe that's the thing Carvalho needed. I think maybe we bought Carvalho a year too early. Maybe he just needs that a bit like Harvey did, and he comes back and he can play for Liverpool because there is quality about Carvalho. He's a tidy player. There is quality about him. I think he's even got 2 goals for Liverpool as well. I think he's got 2 goals for Liverpool as well. So, yeah, it's a talent, and Liverpool will be silly to let that talent leave the football club right now, in my opinion. You know, there's a talent there. There's something about the kid. Let him go and hold for the rest of the season. Let him cook in the Championship, playing with Tyler Morton. See what he can do, man. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Big up, Paul. Right, guys. Big up, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. So, guys, if you can just join, go back to the beginning of the show. We have a little bit of laugh at the beginning. I apologise to Jurgen, sort of. But guys, yeah, if anyone's wondering, of course I love the manager. Let's not be silly here. I absolutely love the manager. I love this football team right now. I love everything about this club right now. Just can't love it enough right now. But if you're wondering it's my first video in like 8 or 9 days. I might not be back for a while now, guys, because obviously my daughter is still in hospital. I've got 2 kids to look after at home. It's my son's birthday on Wednesday, so we've got a lot going on. I will try to be back for the weekend, guys. I'll try and do a video on the weekend. It might be another late night one like today. You guys seem to enjoy the late night shows, so maybe a late night one again on the weekend. I'll try and make it for the weekend, guys. Big up to every single one of you. You're great people. I love every single one of you. Big up to all of you. Thanks for joining me again this evening. Guys, I'll be back on the weekend, fingers crossed, for a late night show. Much love, guys. Up the Reds. You never walk alone, and that's win on